All right, guys, we're gonna get started. I did upgrade my battery, and I kind of regret not getting a 3S, considering I got this new ESC. This battery is from Helios. It's a 600 milliamp 2S battery, 45C. Put that to the side. This is the Furitek. This is the Tegu, I guess you pronounce it. Change this light a little bit, guys. So I was waiting on this. You guys saw I had this, but I was waiting on the Bluetooth adapter, which I didn't know at the time that you can't do anything with this with a brushed motor if you don't have the Bluetooth adapter. So they just got back in stock, and I ordered them, and I got them in about 3 days actually. So we're gonna open the ESC itself. Real lightweight. I did choose to get the one with the case. I chose to get the one with the Bluetooth module, but they didn't actually have it in stock when I ordered this. So I ended up getting this later. Really tiny. Thing I'm gonna do, first thing first, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect everything from the stock one. Stock ESC or receiver. This is all in one unit. The lights and the steering servo. And that is the stock one versus the aftermarket one. It's about the same footprint. This is a little bit thicker. This may be the width. The width is about almost the same. This is a little bit narrower, look like. I'm not gonna really do a full install on it to show you guys, because there's 1,000 videos already online of people setting this thing up. A couple different ways I can do this. So with the stock motor, since I'm gonna be using the brush motor, I got a upgraded motor. I forgot what that motor is. It comes on another vehicle, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut these, and with this I'm gonna go ahead and solder these connectors on here. That way I can just use this as a plug and play instead of cutting the ends on this. I'm just gonna cut the ends on this, and I'm gonna solder these. All right, guys, I brought out my soldering station, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these ends clipped on the motor. I'm gonna try to do it without taking this body off. I'm gonna go ahead and get these ends clipped, and we're gonna go ahead and get some bullet connectors installed. Try to get this thing hooked up. Don't want to deal with it anymore as far as the electronic parts go. Still got to put the servo on it, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. It's probably gonna be a little while. I might not even mess with it until this servo goes out, because I'm not gonna do any heavy crawling right now. I am gonna eventually get around to building a course, but as a lot of you guys know, I just don't have time right now. So I'm just gonna go in and we're gonna clip this wire. I'm gonna clip it about right here. I don't think I'll have to reinstall that, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. About right there, and I'm gonna strip these just a little bit. All right, guys, got those ends on there. Not the best looking, but if you only saw what I was doing when I was soldering it, how I did it, because I didn't feel like finding my jig. So with my receiver on here, issue I'm having, I can't find my 3M tape. I got a whole roll of it. I use with a lot of car audio stuff, and I have no idea where it is. We're just gonna kind of get it set up just enough to test it out. Thing first, guys, I got an update right away. So we're gonna download the update. And then we're gonna change to brushed. I mean, there's a ton of stuff on here. I'm not gonna go over because there's a bunch of people that have already gone over it a million times. You got RPM, throttle. I guess that's a throttle curve. Voltage cutoff. It's got, man, it's got a bunch of stuff on here. And I'm just gonna play around with this thing and try to get it set up. Got it all set up. I got to go back in and I got to go grab some 3M tape tomorrow because I don't know where mine is. I'm gonna try to find it, and I'm gonna get everything kind of set up in there like the way I want it. You guys notice right here when I was using the heat gun, I actually melted it, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna reprint that particular step. That's the way it should look, but this is the way it look now because I hit it with the heat gun. There's a whole lot of settings on this thing, guys, so I could just say it's gonna take a while before I can figure out what's gonna be best for me. And like I said, I'm gonna be building a course at some point, don't know when. Like I always tell you guys, got a lot going on, but this is using my DX5R Spektrum radio. So we're just gonna see if there's any type of difference. And of course, you know, like I said, I'm using a brushed motor, so you're not gonna get the same kind of control that you get out of a brushless motor. And again, I didn't change a lot of settings either, so I don't know what's what just yet. I'll try that again. If I had 3M tape, I would stick this down here, but I don't know where it is. Double-sided tape, of course. I think once I get this thing customized to my liking, I can slow it down a whole lot. And I'm barely pulling the throttle on this thing. I've been seeing videos where you can go a whole lot slower than that. That's with a brush motor. Of course, it'll be a whole lot better with a brushless motor. I need to change the servo valve, guys. I just still hadn't done it, but you know. I'm gonna show you under the hood. So my plans are to put my, and I'll be taking this off after I get it set up exactly like I want it. My plans are to put the receiver here and the ESC here to keep it kind of low. And I may be printing another battery holder because they got one where you can put the battery down lower, so it's a lower center of gravity. I hadn't figured out how I want to do this yet, but I'm gonna tighten these wires up so the next time you see it, it'll be a whole lot cleaner. All right, guys, thanks for watching this episode of GNCRC, and I'll be back with an update on this thing soon.